Hi there, my name's Geraldine Mansfield. Welcome back to my channel. I am a wife. I am a dance to fit instructor at my fitness studio here in Wolf Point, Montana. I am a fashion reseller on the Poshmark app. I am a seller on eBay. I am an insurance agent, and I just have a lot going on in my life here in the Northeast Montana. So welcome back to my Death to the Deathpile challenge. I am today gonna go over my whole pile with you and explain the mess and explain kind of where I got all this stuff, and I just go over everything and I explain that through the process I'm getting overwhelmed, and the struggles of being a reseller is the fun part is going thrifting. So knowing that I can't go thrifting until I get all this done is overwhelming for me, and it should be, because it is, because as I say later on in the clip, that some of the stuff I don't even have here. It's stored in my basement at my studio that I had to go empty totes in, so I'd have totes to put my more listed inventory into. So I hope that you enjoy this video, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you. Bye. Hey there. So I kind of want to talk through the mess and explain, because I didn't do that in my last video, explain all the piles and stuff. So, and I've been cleaning down here, and I keep finding more stuff that is not listed that I've gotten to list. So this bag of stuff right here and the IKEA bag underneath of it are stuff that I got at the Denver outlet, Goodwill outlet, in one of the Denver stores on my last trip, along with these two bags that I just found while cleaning out a different room. These two bags are from a yard sale in Miles City last, 2 years ago, probably. Okay. Those two IKEA bags are from one of my trips to the Goodwill outlet in Denver. This is something that I need to get listed from the Denver outlet. This is from a yard sale. That bag is from a yard sale in Poplar, or a local church sale. This stuff is stuff that I got from somebody to sell. This pile here is just, I don't know, I need to go through it all. I think most of it came from the Goodwill outlet. This rack here is all listed inventory, except for that white bag. That white bag is not listed. But then that stuff back there is all from a local church sales. All of those heels over there and the rack I got locally on Facebook Marketplace. I need to actually relist some of those items. On the top of this table is a mixture of things for my parents to sell, and then we were cleaning our closet, and my husband is giving me some of his jeans to sell. This laundry bag is from probably cleaning out my closet as well. And the boxes underneath are more stuff that was given to me to sell. Another bag from the Goodwill outlet. That box is stuff from my dad to sell. And then this laundry basket is from cleaning out my personal closet. I think those 3 boxes are from going to another sale this past summer. I've actually made some progress on this shelf. I've got my shipping stuff organized, or not organized. I took some stuff off and organized so I can get to my tissue paper easier, and then I just need to clean up and get rid of some stuff on there so I can store more boxes. This shelf had a bunch of listed inventory on it, and I actually moved it into my inventory room, so now that is stuff that from a person to sell, and then more stuff for me to list, some of my eBay tape and other extra tissue paper. Okay, those 3 totes are unlisted. This big tote is full of listed bulky items that I didn't want to leave hanging. And then this rack here, has got some dresses on it that I got at a estate sale this past summer. The vintage dresses, I just need to get them cleaned up and listed. And then past that is all big, heavy, listed, bulky items. Okay. Over here, I have books and stuff to list, and then behind that is VHS tapes that I need to get listed, and some more VHS tapes and stuff for my parents to sell. More unlisted inventory, stuff that I just photographed to list. All of those totes are listed. That's my photo box, where I can take good clear pictures of shoes and smaller items. And then this rack is where I put my steamed and prepped items so that I can put them in so I can hang them and take pictures of them. So it's all different stuff than what was hanging there in my first video. And then, since this is in my basement, I do run my heater quite often. And those totes are empty because I had a yard sale at my studio this summer, and I filled those with stuff that was from a friend, and so I was running out of totes, so I had to put all of the stuff that was in them into a bigger tote and boxes and leave them at the studio. So what you're seeing here isn't even everything that I have to get listed. More things to get listed. My photography little setup with my umbrella light, and then so that's what it looks like when I hang things and then set them up. Move this light back out of the way. And then in here is my listed mostly, and my prepping area. And last night when I couldn't sleep, I was thinking of ways that I could make this more efficient for me. And I was like, I should put all of my shipping boxes in the room where I do my shipping, instead of in here where I gotta move them every time I need to pull inventory that has sold. And so this rack, I've been hanging stuff that I've been pulling out of boxes so that I can steam it. That's the dress that I need to steam. And so all of the totes on the shelves are listed inventory. That bag, just extra shipping, air bubbles. And all of this shelf, you can't see behind the boxes, but you saw it in the last video, that this is all my eBay listings. So it's VHS tapes and other stuff that I'm putting on eBay. It all goes on into bins and then on the shelf. So when it sells, I know where to find it. And then this is just the mess that I need to get cleaned up. So maybe I can get another shelf in here. But I feel like the mess is getting... So I was feeling like I need to show you guys the mess and the process along the way, because it's going to take a while to get this all done. And I was overwhelmed, and I drank too much coffee, too much caffeine yesterday, and I didn't get to sleep until 6:30 this morning. So just overwhelmed today, and hopefully get a second wind and go at it again tomorrow. So I also want you guys to realize, and I hope that you guys aren't judgmental, because that's one of my rules at my studio, is no judging. I hope you guys aren't judging me, because this is a mess that I've gotten myself into, and this is extremely raw for me and very real to be putting this out there into the world. Like, hey YouTube. So I'm just being very honest and real with my experience and what I'm dealing with. I haven't gotten anything more listed since the first video. I have done some photographing, and I've gotten a few things photographed. So I hope tomorrow I'm in a better state of mind and I can get like at least that rack photographed, and the other rack of stuff that needs to be steamed, and get that photographed, because Poshmark is starting this new challenge, the Love It or List It challenge, but it's for a whole month. So the more listings you get up, the more chances you have to win prizes or whatever. And with my 3 closets that I'm listing for, I list for my own at Make an Impact. I'll tag them in here if I can figure it out. And my husband's closet at Cowboy Trucker, and for my mom's closet at Anime Art. So I'm not just listing in my own closet, and then I also, my VHS tapes, I'm including those in my Deathpile challenge. So one day I'm going to come sit down and list all that stuff onto eBay. And I also have my eBay store and my parents' eBay store that I'm helping and getting them going. And I also am the one-woman show. I do all the shipping. I do the listing and the inventorying, and pretty soon I'm going to need to get myself caught up on my bookwork, all my spreadsheets to input how much everything cost and where everything came from, and when it sells, how much it's sold for. And so this little clip was just supposed to be, hope you aren't judging me, and it turned into a 3-minute clip, but I'm just I have had all of these thoughts in my head since I started this challenge for myself of things that I wanted to say, and it's like, I feel like they're slowly coming out. So, have a happy rest of your weekend, and what are you doing to get your goals going this year? Happy 2020. Bye.